Now, we have a major threat to the aquarium industry going on right now. The government has announced the banning of the grey list. Now, in Australia at the moment, we have the white list or the legal import list. Now, that list is all the fish that we are legally allowed to import into Australia. We also have the noxious list or the red list, black list, whatever you want to call it. And that is all the fish that we are not allowed to import into Australia, and we are also not allowed to have them in Australia. Now, we also have what's called a grey list. Now, a grey list means that they are not on the legal import list, but they're also not noxious. So that applies to all the fish that were here before the implementation of these laws. And it basically just covers and gives a value to all the fish that they're here, but we're actually not allowed to bring them in. Now, these fish make up a massive portion of the fish available in Australia. It's most of your catfish, it's a lot of your cichlids, it's basically everything that's not on the very short list that is allowed in this country. Now, if the government goes ahead and bans the grey list, as they have already said that they will, it will be absolute devastation for the aquarium industry, because it means that we are all going to have to survive on just the fish that are legally imported. It also means that the black market is going to go absolutely crazy, because people will continue to keep all of these fish, but they will buy and sell them illegally. So it means there will be a lot less focus on the aquarium shops and a lot less focus on legal revenue. So this law will be absolutely devastating to us in the industry. I do not believe it'll have any ecological benefits at all. It will actually be very negative ecologically, I believe, because if you have a beautiful fish that you're not allowed to have and you cannot return it to an aquarium shop to get cared for, the chance of you releasing that animal into the wild, if you can't get rid of it legally, is much higher, because there are many people that do not have the stomach to kill a fish that they love, that they've had as a pet. They also don't want to get in trouble for having that fish. So I believe that this law is completely, this change of law is completely counterproductive in every way, shape and form. I think it will devastate our industry. Now, moving forward, if this law actually goes ahead, then what we will have to do as a industry is lobby to get some of those species on the legal import list. Now, this is a possible outcome, but it is a very expensive and very time-consuming process. So if they ban the grey list, and if they do not allow us time to apply for these other species, then the time that will elapse will be absolutely devastating to the industry. Imagine an industry with no bristlenose, no plecostomus, most cichlids gone. It would be an absolute problem. Things like shrimp would be under threat. There is so much that we have to lose. Now, the only thing that we can do to fight this is encourage that everybody join the PIAA, because the Pet Industry Association of Australia is who will stand up and who will fight this. So if you are in the aquarium industry, then make sure that you are a member. If you know anyone in the industry, make sure that they are a member. If you are a keen hobbyist, you can become an associate member. But basically, the only way we will fight this is if all of us get together and all of us show solidarity and strength against the politicians, and we are able to be a threat to them with our power, unity, and the only thing that they care about is votes. So never think that they will do this. They will not do this because of economic reasons. You look at Hawaii. They closed Hawaii, cost the nation billions of dollars just looking for the green vote. And then don't think that it's the ecology that they're looking at protecting, because they will very happily put in something that is counterproductive if for some reason they believe it makes them look good. It is all about legacy. So we need to get together as an industry. We need to be one big solid voice. So anyone in the industry, it is the future of our industry is going to be challenged this year. So join the PIAA, because you cannot leave this to everyone else. So some of us are doing a lot of work to try and make sure this isn't a problem. And if you're in the industry and you're not in the PRAA, then it really isn't acceptable for you to just grab a free ride and hope that we fix it for you. Because many people are like, oh, I wanted to join the PRAA, but everything was all right. I didn't bother joining. I saved my $300 or whatever it's going to cost you. But that's a very naive view, because then you're leaving the future of your business to other people. And the only reason why the industry is okay, the only reason why we're allowed to sell cichlids, we're allowed to sell goldfish, we're allowed to sell frozen foods, we're allowed to sell all of the other things, is because the PRAA in the past has stood up for it and fought for it. And then the people that were not involved don't even know whatever even happened. So there's other people that are working hard on their behalf, which is completely unacceptable.